Aziza is a word deeply rooted in West African mythology and denotes a supernatural creature renowned for its benevolence. These fuzzy little spirits dwell within the depths of the forest and were revered for their proficiency in bestowing positive magic, especially to hunters. The accounts of the existence first arise in the folklore of the Dahomey tribes in West Africa, and though little is known about their nature, which is still subject of debate, they are described as benevolent spirits having a fortunate guidance and forest wisdom. In most depictions, the Aziza for all intents and purposes are often portrayed as little creatures that look to be the African version of the fairy known in Europe. Not only were they supposedly tiny, but were often shown with wings reminiscent of butterflies from which emanate a radiant luminescence. While a singular portrayal remains elusive, diverse accounts present the Aziza as little humans scarcely taller than children and possessing remarkable beauty glowing with magical light. In addition, their vivid attire is likened to that of the African tribes with ornaments intertwined with nature. Contrary to European fairies who are usually notorious for being chaotic and mischievous at best, spiteful and vindictive at worst, the Aziza are mostly seen as benevolent creatures of the forest. They transcend mere enchanting figures of folklore, as they have the power to channel supernatural energy in order to control natural phenomena. The legend says that the Aziza were leading hunters and guiding lost travelers to safety. They own profound magical abilities that were bestowed upon humans for generations, and among their most valuable gifts is the passing on of practical and spiritual knowledge to people. Such wisdom encompasses the medicinal virtues of herbs that could cure any disease, as well as teaching essential survival skills were some of their finest qualities. Many used to say that the ability to shapeshift allowed them to seamlessly blend into the foliage or assume animal forms to merge with their surroundings, adding another layer of intrigue to their already multifaceted essence. In the African religion known as Fon, the Aziza are related to the supernatural powers of the bow, a charm believed to shield its own against evil and could attack the enemies on its own. In contrast to many solitary mythical beings, the Aziza are depicted as dwelling together in communal settings, nestled within anthills and hollow cavities of silk cotton trees. These collectives are occasionally referred to as Azizan and coexist harmoniously with the forest while safeguarding its delicate equilibrium and nurturing its diverse inhabitants. Yet, despite the notion of a collective existence, and even though they are usually described as multiple beings, some traditions would also recognize the Aziza as a singular entity with similar traits and dwelling in the forest. Within the Yeye oral traditions, certain tales speak of a divine figure named Aziza and depicted as a small man smoking a pipe and possessing the wisdom of ages. Additionally, connections are drawn to the Yoruba people of Nigeria, where Aziza is revered as a singular deity. The term Aziza is mainly featured in the Dahomey Folklore, yet it's relevant to acknowledge the presence of analogous entities in diverse cultures. However, beyond the simple designation of Aziza, various regions have given names and their own interpretations to this elusive entity. For instance, within the Yoruba tradition, the Aziza is mixed up with the concept of Igba Iwase, which are spirits believed to inhabit sacred stones and offer counsel to humanity. A similar thing is seen among the Fula people, where they are related to the Pulaku, the tiny forest creatures celebrated for their metamorphic capabilities and command over the natural world. Their imagery and symbolism spread throughout various facets of daily existence, particularly shown in contemporary artwork, music, and literature. In the regions where traditional beliefs influence the living of its devotees, the ceremonies venerating the Aziza still exist, reaffirming their status as custodians of the natural realm and spiritual mentors for humanity. Furthermore, the concept of Aziza goes beyond geographical confines and captivates the imaginations of individuals fascinated by African folklore. Whether perceived as a singular entity or a collective, the Aziza encapsulates the essence of the forest's power and mystery, extending their wisdom to those who honor their sacred domain. Their stature may be small, yet their influence is huge, holding a distinctive position within the folklore of diverse ethnic communities across the continent. With a protective and mysterious demeanor, the Aziza embody the guardianship inherent of the nature's unseen forces. Almost every culture has stories involving fairies and little people. Some may be really helpful and others are totally mischievous, but whichever way they are perceived, all of them have interesting features that bring people together to see that no matter where we come from, we are not that different at all. Hopefully you liked this video, so see you until next time. And as always, stay curious.